Good afternoon, traders. This is the 6th of April, Tuesday. This is post close. Um, Once again, market continues to hold on fairly strongly to the upside and has yet to really break structure. I'm showing you this 15 on the left here, and you can see this red trend line. This is coming in from 39.44, which was the last, I say, double bottom low, maybe down in here. And you can see that we're still hugging this really steep bull trend line going up, coming in at about 41. But you can see that price has a hard time even breaking this trend line, which has come all the way up to here. We can see how it fought all afternoon to stay above it. It gave way late and then closed above it. We're just going to have to see how well the market holds 60. Once again, we're at the contract high. There's going to be pockets where this thing is going to probably sell off. It just hasn't happened yet. So you got to take what you can get and keep it simple. Today was a super tight trading range, and there really, to me, were only a handful of trades, maybe less than that. And I missed the opening, but right here out of the gate, you got a double bottom reversal pattern long from the pivot. And I believe I said in my closing comments yesterday that that being the pivot will be an area that you're going to want to may pay attention to. In a bull market, that's usually the first area, if they get to it, that they test. And they passed it. And they basically reversed it and rammed them up to where they are establishing some resistance up here. We're having issues up here. It's early in the campaign. They could blow through this in 2 seconds, but it is what it is. You got two double tops over here on the 15-minute chart at 74. You got a bunch of topping out right here at 75 today. So, these are signals that you want to pay attention to. In fact, you even got commercial interest at these levels to sell it. So that was a sign to get short. That double top right here was a great reversal pattern to the downside. I did take this one, and I think I took it again later in the afternoon. You can see the commercials came in, and I'm going to use that as a gauge to what they're seeing, and I'm just going to run with it. And then late in the day, you got one more reversal pattern, but it was late in the day. I didn't touch it. So tight trading range, and we're going to probably find out next few days what this market wants to do and how much higher it wants to go and how much of it's going to start giving back. And like I said, there's some pretty sizable gaps underneath us. And in typical form, and what has been the case, and you can just take a look at this daily, you can just see every significant was followed by a powerful rally. And usually the sell-offs come fast and quick, and you will know. You'll see it. The heads up is the fatigue at these higher highs. This is usually the first of the signs. But it is a tight trading range. They didn't exactly fall apart and crumble. So we're going to have to wait and see. And just, you're going to plan to trade the trend and just be careful, manage them carefully, and understand that, you're at the contract high and be smart about your management on your long positions. Take what you can get, don't get greedy. And on the same token, you want to pay attention to any type of exhaustion at the higher highs. So I don't know what tomorrow's numbers are. Well, actually, I should. Um, yeah. So now your daily pivot is kicked up to 66 and a quarter. So we'll see how that plays out overnight, and we'll see how it looks in the morning. Your numbers will be a little tighter tomorrow because of our tight range. 75 now is R1, 66, or I'm sorry, 56 is S2. And I really believe if any failure, significant failure under 60, and I think we're going to start chipping away at the downside. So, but let them confirm it, and let's just see how it plays out tomorrow. I don't want to overanalyze the markets for you guys. I don't think it's good to have too much of an opinion. And at the end of the day, you want to trade what they give you, but recognize that you are in a bull trend, and obviously the advantages are always going to be to the upside. But you know, when you're taking longs at the upper resistance bands, you have to be cautious, and you got to make sure you're managing them properly because they could fail instantly. So make sure you have stops. Always have stops. Protect yourself against your positions, long or short. That's about it for today. Not much to talk about. It was a kind of a simple trading session today. I missed the opening. The reversal buy was in play, and then the topping out process, which I took later in the afternoon when I got involved. And we'll see how this plays out. So I think R1's going to be a big number tomorrow, 75. When we punch out a new high, pretty sure the R2 is not too far behind. It's at 84. So we'll just see how this plays out tomorrow and what they're thinking about. Once again, this is a really steep line, and my experience with this, with terms of prices, it's almost like it's almost a little overdone. But like I said, I'm going to let them prove it to me. But I am going to take advantage of the weakness at the higher highs, and I'm going to take advantage of the buying opportunities at the key locations underneath me. And I think I spoke about the pivot working out, and it worked out to a T. And that's all we had to play with from yesterday's session was the 60 area, which held up a couple of times, and it turned out to be the early morning low and later afternoon. You had it right here, and then you had multiple ones right there sitting above this key trend line. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I could probably draw a really quick line right here, right now, off these highs, and that'll be your wedge, so to speak, for the overnight session and rolling into the morning. So let's see if they take out 70 and whether or not they can hold. So, it's too tight to call. So I'll keep it simple. All right, traders. Hope you're doing well. Hope you like what I provide. I hope you're even paying attention to it and using it within your own trading scheduling. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.